Hey, good morning, friends. Well, I'm finally back. It's been one heck of a summer. I've been super busy, and I have not really taken you on a garden tour for July. And this is the end of July, so I'm going to go ahead and give you an end of July garden tour. My garden definitely does not look the same since the last time you've seen it. Obviously that's true. Check out this thing back here. That's Landon's sunflower. I can't even hide it. My garden has gone wild, and I haven't been here to take care of it. I have left my youngest son in charge. Now, the days that I am here, the wind is like getting it, and you can't even get out here, and it's done some damage, and I'll show you the damage. But my youngest son has been watering it, trying to keep it up, and it's got a little bit of sun scald, but not bad. We did have some things that bolted. I didn't have a chance to get it all harvested, but that's okay. We're gonna have some seeds now. But I got lots that's been going on, and I have made several videos about it, but my videos keep getting ruined. And what I probably should do is go ahead and just share those videos with you, because it's real life. But I have been trying to tell you about some really important news in my life, and I've made 3 videos about it, so I'm just going to piece a bit of it together here and let you see it. Anyway, so I had some news that I wanted to share with you. I haven't shared this with y'all yet because I was just waiting to get past a particular point. And then this weekend I went to help my son paint a mural, and it was a very large canvas to me. It's the largest I've ever painted on. It was a wall, and it's the wall of the new baby's nursery. I get the pleasure of being a grandma again, and this is going to be a very special baby. First of all, my middle son told me his whole life he was never ever having children. So the fact that they're having a baby is really awesome. But my husband has a brother, okay, and his brother had 3 boys, and my husband and I had 3 boys. Fighter jet going by. They can be quite loud. So my husband had 3 boys as well, and then our oldest son had a boy, and that's Landon. So it's really loud. I apologize for that. Woo. They start flying. You can tell we're close to the Air Force base here in Colorado. They're circling me. So anyway, I forget where I was. So anyway, our oldest son had a boy, and we are having the first girl. Okay, I'm gonna say that they're celebrating my little girl. Maybe I'm just gonna call this the granddaughter celebration flight. They're getting. So now you know my big news. I'm really excited, and we are coming close to her being born. About 2.5 weeks away, so this is exciting. So let's go on into the garden and let me show you what's happening in here. I don't think I'm going to be able to escape this wind. It's terrible. Oh no. Okay. This is Landon's flower garden bed. This is the one that he planted, and y'all remember that. This is his ground cherry. Look How huge. And you talk about prolific. It is really putting on the ground cherries. And then this is a white, what is it called? A white something tomato. Anyway, it's a white tomato. I can't remember what it's called. And then I actually have a little black tomato here that I planted late. But here is the Mongolian sunflower. Look way up there. I don't even know where the flower is at. It's way up there. It's huge. It's definitely huge. Let's see if I can kind of give you an idea how huge. There. It's huge. Anyhow, I let my cilantro go to seed. That's what's going on here in the little bed. And let me move my water. I'm hand watering right now, y'all. I love to hand water. I usually stand and do it, and we may do that in a minute. But here on the trellis, on this side, are my Kajari melons. Got one here, and over here on this one are my tiger melons. And I do have, oh, there's a little baby right there. Oh, and here's another one right here. So I'm gonna be looking to see if there's any down here. I haven't even, honestly, you guys, I haven't even looked, to be totally honest with you. And my watermelon is doing good. I did see a watermelon. Look, it's coming up here on the, up here. I had to train it up here, but I think, there it is. I saw a watermelon right here behind the bench. I think there's one more somewhere. Oh, there it is. I didn't even know one about the bench, to be honest with you. This is the one I knew about. Right there. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning of the garden when we come through the gate. Look at my mess. I haven't even cleaned up my big junky mess. That's alright. Kale. My kale is doing amazing. I'm surprised it hasn't bolted. That just shocks me to death. I'm going to come out here in just a little bit and harvest the kale and take it with me. I'm fixing to go back to New Mexico. Look, we've got yellow sunflowers. I'm waving at everybody going by. I'm going back to New Mexico and I'm going to be leaving soon. And I'm out here watering my garden to make sure that it is really soaked before I leave. And then my purple lilac, my lilac bell peppers, this is what they look like when they start to turn. That one's not very big. Those are the juiciest peppers I have ever had in my life. They are wonderful, you guys. If you haven't tried the lilac bell peppers, they're worth it. This is a Paul Robeson. It's my only tomato out here right now that has any fruit on it at all. We went from cold to such intense heat that all of my blossoms would just dry up and die and drop off. So I do have blossoms up here, and up here hopefully we'll get some more. Going back to, this is my dad's. It's the only one, formula. It's the only one that has tomatoes. The egg has no tomatoes. But the next one is my dad's formula, and there's no tomatoes on it either. So I'm gonna contribute it to the heat and the wind, y'all. You saw my video of how bad the wind has been here. This is damage from the wind. It's scarred over. It's been like this for about 3 weeks now, probably. And it came on out here, and I got the hose on top of it. It's acting like it's doing really good, so I'm just leaving it. More wind damage. But I have one over here that is completely split at the very bottom there. See where it just split in half? That's, I can't even begin to tell you. Oh, look, you guys, I have tomato hornworm damage. Oh my gosh. I have to be looking for that guy while we're out here. And I'm going to be leaving. Aw. All right. Move the water on down. I have cayenne peppers that are doing fantastic, but the tomato plant here needs to be staked up, and I need to start trimming. Oh shoot, I just broke this branch. Good grief. Good grief. More cayenne peppers. They're doing great. My cayenne peppers are doing awesome. And this is a Kellogg's breakfast, one of the orange ones, and it has not got a single fruit on it yet. So out of all these tomatoes, only one has a fruit on it. Moving on to the dill, that's doing really good. I did get my okra planted. Not as many came up as I wanted. I probably could still plant some more, as hot as it is. Okra likes the heat, but once I get this dill out, they'll get more sunlight. They're coming on up in there, and when I get back, I'm going to be taking care of the dill. Look, you guys. Look how absolutely beautiful. These are the sunset runner beans. And you know what? I have not gotten not one single bean off of this plant. Not one. This is one. It's beautiful. I love it. And this is another one over here. And they bloom, and then they do this. Does anybody know why? I've never grown them before, so I don't understand why I'm not getting any beans off of them. And I started them very, very early in the spring. My beets, look how huge! I'm fixing to pull them. Look at that beet. And so, only reason why I haven't pulled them yet, you guys, is because I love eating sauteed beet greens with garlic. And I've been harvesting the beet greens, but I'm going to be coming out. I need to harvest the beets now. My carrots are doing wonderful. I have all the ingredients to make carrot pesto. I found a really cool recipe that uses cashews for it. So maybe we can do a video on that. These are all of my jalapenos, and I have a bloom. So these are, it got really cold here. Oh, I do have a jalapeno. Okay, so I believe that the pumpkin spice jalapenos are in the front. And I have to get my journal out to confirm that, make sure that I'm right. Oh, there's little jalapenos on here. And then in the back are going to be my orange jalapenos. Look what went to seed before I ever got to harvest them. I was gone. This was the pink celery. I didn't get to do what I wanted with them. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. This is some lettuce. This is the butter crunch. It's gone to seed. Here's a beautiful leaf lettuce that's gone to seed, and then my merlot, which I love. This is my favorite lettuce of all right here. So I'm letting it go to seed. I'll be out here to collect it when I get back. More butter crunch lettuce. My cabbage is doing amazing. I've got 2 of them already. I've already pulled up. And then this right here is the sakata. I think I'm pronouncing that correct. It's a Japanese melon. Look, there's one there. And there's one there. I'm really excited about this one. It's not as growing as much as the sea pumpkin. That's what I'm going to call it. I've showed you in past videos the packaging, and I can't pronounce it, but it's an Italian squash, actually. They call it a sea pumpkin. It's really warty. Looks like a witch. Like here's, oh no, that was a squash bug. Oh no. And then we got one growing up here. So this thing is taking off. I got one growing over here. I think this boy or girl, whatever it is taking off. These are my cucumbers. There's actually a tomato in here too, but see, I don't think I'm going to grow my cucumbers like this again next year. I thought this was going to be an easy way to harvest, and it's not. I have tons of blooms. I haven't even got in here to see. Look at all the blooms. All the flowers from the lettuce going to seed is actually bringing in pollinators over here. Now I'm in Colorado, so that's why things are just now starting to show up in my garden. I've been watching all of y'all down there in the southern part of the country, and your gardens are getting close to being done, and ours are just now starting to come on. You get to plant your fall garden. Just step down here. Look at, I need to if I just turn this way. This is the tiger melon. Weave this through here, try to keep it going up. This is my tiger melon. I got some, oh look you guys, look at here. Good morning. Oh, I love, look at that. This is my favorite time of the year for a garden. And all of that, can you believe I did not even see a cucumber in all of that back there? I know there's got to be some in here. I mean, I did pull some last week. Oh, here's one, here's one. Oh, it's kind of little. Oh, dude, this one's big. This is probably no good. Dang. Oops. Oh, wow. Look, that's a pretty big cucumber, you guys. It's probably gonna be two. I might be able to cut it in half and scoop the seeds out and then dice it real fine and mix it in with some cream cheese and fresh dill. That might use it as a spread. I would use that as a spread, believe it or not, on a tomato sandwich. Can't wait to start harvesting tomatoes. Well, I'm not seeing any more. I'm not seeing any more cucumbers, and I'm not going to sit here and look, but this vine is going crazy. It did get a little bit of sun scald, as you can see right here. I kind of got a little bit of lack of water one time while I was gone, but that's all right. I mean, not everything can always be perfect. So now you guys know my news about the baby, and that's, like I said, that's going to be about 2.5 weeks from now. Before I leave here, I just want to show you something that I got to do with my middle son. This was a lot of fun. It was the first time I've ever painted anything this big on this scale. We put this together in a day and a half. 2 days. One day we worked on it together. The second day, he works graveyard, so he had to sleep all morning, and he got up in the afternoon and helped me for about an hour, and then he had to go to work, and I just packed it up and said, it's done. So check this out. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I am headed out. By the time you see this video, I will probably already be back. I'm not going to be long, but I have more news to talk to you about. I just don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. So y'all take care, and we are going to catch you on the flip side. God bless you. Bye-bye.